Where'd y'all go last night?
It's a place called Bourbon Heat.
Somebody texted me earlier and said, we know at Bourbon Heat.
She's in that age range where she's gonna want children.
How do you feel?
I feel old.
It seems like you really genuinely like her.
She seems like a really sweet, genuine person.
I don't know, I'm undecided about it.
I'm not gonna force you to go out with the guy if you don't want to date him. And tonight. Whoa.
It was disgusting. I think I pulled a shrimp out of my labia.
This was the setup. I'm totally over it.
I'm sending you all to a comedy club to do a set of jokes.
You have to get down on one knee and scream at the top of my lungs and hopes that you will let me have another date with you.
I got extremely drunk, made out with some random guy. My stomach just dropped. You're bothered by it. It just spiraled from there.
My name's Steve Ward, and I'm one of the most successful matchmakers in the country. Nobody knows single women like I do. The lonely, the clueless, the needy. I can tell by the look on your face, your clothes, your body language. I know what they're thinking. And if you follow my rules, I guarantee I can and will find you the man of your dreams. But that's only if you can take my tough love.
Chris, right? Maybe you could go on a second date with him and just see. I went on 2 dates with him. I definitely think Melissa seems stuck. A bunch of us even tried to talk to her the other night, like what she's looking for and the connection that we saw with her and Chris, and she just doesn't get it. She's attracted to those guys who are like bad guys. Flirty. You'll love flirty. Flirty. Melissa, I don't even know what to do with that girl. If I had to tailor-make a guy for you to lose your virginity to or to be your first boyfriend, like, check.
He's a sharp dresser. You guys have a connection.
He's handsome. He has all his teeth. She said he has all his teeth? Not some guys. No. Don't have teeth. Well, that's sort of my standard. I'm confused.
All of the girls in the house are in love with Chris. They think he's so cute. He's so nice. I like Chris, but I'm scared. I've never given anyone enough chances to actually see if it's going anywhere.
If I were in your shoes, I would make out with Chris. I've been around the block. You need to collect some experience. You don't know what jazzes you in the downstairs.
He's adorable. She needs to get drunk. We need to spike her punch.
Just get drunk and make out with the guy. You'll change your tune real quick.
Man.
This week is all about how having a sense of humor is an important part of any successful relationship. I'm sending the ladies out on dates, but first, my mom and I have some serious work to do behind the scenes. We're at the halfway point, and some of the women need new matches.
We're going to start with Danielle, if you don't mind.
We got Corey for Danielle. Okay, tell me about Corey.
I love this guy.
Corey grew up in a bad part of New Orleans and got himself together, went to school, graduated.
Cool. So let's give it a shot. All right, who do you have in mind for Melissa?
How many other men can we put her with? He's played baseball his whole life. He played for the majors for a while.
He seems like a great guy.
Yeah.
Let's give it a shot. Who do you have in mind for Donna?
Okay, so this guy, Chris.
Tell me about Chris.
Awesome. 46. Never been married.
Maybe they'll hit it off.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm hoping so.
All right, it looks good. You guys did a good job. Hopefully these guys got a good sense of humor. The ladies and their dates think they're just supposed to have an intimate dinner on the town. They have no idea I'm only serving them one thing this evening: trouble. They're getting an ambush this week that I call, can you laugh at yourself? All men prefer women who don't take themselves too seriously and know how to stay cool under pressure. And the kind of pressure I'm placing on them this evening could cause a meltdown. And to do it, I've chosen a very famous and colorful New Orleans dish, bouillabaisse.
I was sitting down waiting for Chris, and my stomach was in knots. Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Hi. And then when he came around, I saw his face. It just went away. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So where are you from?
From New Orleans.
I like your city very much.
Welcome.
Thank you.
You have a great smile, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I just noticed your dimples.
Now you're making me blush.
I just thought this is a very handsome gentleman. You know, this is a man. I felt good, and the food comes out, and then all of a sudden, she got very close to me. Thank you so much. Sorry. Okay, that's okay. That's all right. No worries. That's fine. It's okay.
That's right. There's a mess landing right in their laps.
Oh my God, it's fine.
Can I get you a towel?
It was so bizarre, because I thought, did I make her do that? Like, I thought I did something. Like, it was weird. I'm good.
No, you're not good. Do you need something else besides? Can we get a towel, please?
This is just funny. I just think this is funny now. Chris was, like, getting fired up. Like, he was going to do something. He's like, where's the manager?
We now have to get her taken care of.
Yeah, it's in my shoes, actually.
Whoa. Okay. So
It's running down my legs. It was disgusting. Like, I think I pulled a shrimp out of my labia.
You might want to take a shower. Fish it off into a shower. Probably.
I love when a man protects me. And I was like, ooh, that's sexy.
You're gonna need a whole new outfit.
Red's my color.
Wow, I'm impressed. This is Donna's first date with Chris, and she's covered in bouillabaisse, but she's handling it like a champ. It's hard to be more graceful than this. She's setting the bar pretty high. Let's see how the rest of the ladies handle this.
Are you traveling this week at all for work or no?
Committed to you this week, so. And next week.
Wow. Maybe we can cheers to that. Committed to Liz this week. I'm all about like chivalry and old-fashioned values and manners, and honestly, like he nails it every time. And if I had to like create a guy who does all that, he exceeds my expectations.
Yes, honey. Of course. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Sorry.
It's totally okay.
I'm so
I can
sorry.
throw this in the wash, like really. Great, this is the last thing we needed. Like we finally get our dinner date, and it's ruined.
Okay. Comfortable if you're doing this here?
Absolutely. You know what? It was almost a good thing because he was on his hands and knees wiping down my crotch. So you should actually thank her.
In the past couple weeks, Elizabeth and Carl seem to have made a real connection. It looks like they're building on that, even when things got messy.
I'm a little nervous.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm just hoping that this is going to be a nice dinner with somebody I actually can look in the face and actually not be thinking of other things that I could be doing.
Liver?
I'm originally from New Orleans, but I live in Baton Rouge. I have a little girl.
Oh,
So I had to be close to her.
that's good. How old is she?
She's 7 right now.
Oh, my son's 7.
What?
Right, isn't that funny?
That was like a plus for me to let me know that like he's really active in his daughter's life. So that gave me like, that's cool points all across the board.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
You too. We got a lot in common.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Well,
Finally see somebody that I like. I'm finally having a conversation with somebody that I don't have to fake it. I can have a real conversation. And then I get shrimp soup dropped on my whole dress.
Is there anything I can do?
you mean new dress?
And I'm thinking in my head, like, bitch. Like I was thinking in my head that.
Where's the restaurant?
Rule number 35, roll with the punches. Danielle is finally on a date with a guy she likes, but she's ready to throw in the towel. It's important to keep your cool, even when you're fired up.
Hi. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm Brock.
I'm Liza.
Nice to meet
Nice to meet you. What's your
How you
name?
doing? Brock?
Brock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
How are you?
kind of like rock, but with the B in front
Brock.
of it.
All right, I think I got it.
Brock looks sort of badass. Bad boy. Someone who's a player. It sort of makes me interested.
Where are you from?
I am from Boston.
It's awesome. Fenway Park.
Yeah, oh, you must be a big sports person.
Yeah, I'm a baseball player, so
Oh, are you?
yeah.
I think it's pretty hot that Brock plays baseball professionally. Except all my friends have told me that athletes are ass.
Why are you single?
I just haven't met the right person yet, so.
Ready? Oh my goodness. Sorry. Oh my God.
It's okay.
You bringing a towel?
Well,
Did you get it all over your dress?
shrimp and perfume, my favorite scent.
Brock seems sort of the awkward one in this situation. Brock isn't helping me clean up. He's just sitting there sort of smirking at me, which makes it a little more awkward.
That's kind of funny.
Hot plate. Oh my gosh.
Perfect.
I know you need to go ahead and finish that, like for real, because I know I knew one if I would happen to me.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Of course, I'm a waitress, and I saw it happening in slow motion. I saw it happening. So she spills this entire smelly shrimp thing on my lap. Not like a little of it. I'm talking the whole bowl like flipped over. It like seeped right through into my underwear.
My God.
You know what's bad? It's not my dress.
Oh my God, this is crazy.
I'm like, my dress, I smell like fish. So I took a bath in the sink. If it was just a little bit bigger, I think I probably would have got in there.
I can't believe Danielle's still in the bathroom throwing a fit. Instead of rolling with it, she's giving up on Corey, who could be a great match.
I'm gonna have a blow dryer.
I gotta go. Like, I can't do this.
I'm not going back in there. Like, this is over.
Coming up on Tough Love New Orleans.
I really was bad. This was a setup, and I'm totally over it.
Stephanie decided to move out. I'm so over this place.
And later, I'm sending you all to a comedy club to do a set of jokes.
Do I have to get down on one knee and scream at the top of my lungs? And hopes that you will let me have another date with you.
You know how much he likes me, and I don't want to hurt him.
You're gonna go out with him again, and you're gonna break up with him.
Oh my God.
I'm not going back in there. This is over.
I really was mad. I wasn't thinking like about nothing else. I was just thinking like this is the first date, and I smell like fish.
I just can't do this. I'm not focused for this. Maybe we can do this another time. Maybe when this situation. So.
What the hell is Danielle doing? She's giving up because of some spilled soup? Really?
Another time. I promise. It'll be better.
She may have ruined more than just her dress. She may have blown her chance with Corey. Girls, will you come down here, please? I'm sure by now the ladies have huddled up and realized no spills weren't a coincidence. Now it's time for me to explain the method to the madness. Well, good morning, everyone.
Hi.
I think you all realize by now that last night was an exercise in grace and humor under pressure.
Okay, so this was supposed to test what? How can we act like ladies and not be rude? I was thinking like, this was a setup and I'm totally over it.
Our theme this week is humor. As in, can you laugh at yourselves? These are things that a man truly cares about in a woman. Being low maintenance, not losing your temper, trying to make an uncomfortable situation comfortable for him. Donna, I thought your date was going to deck the manager, but you not only calmed him down, you made it a moment to remember. Do you actually want to see what he had to say?
Yes, please.
We had a little spill. Accidents happen. You know what? She handled it very well. She didn't get too upset. Somebody spills something on your lap like that and handle it the way she did, I would say I'm very attracted to her.
Hey.
You should feel good about yourself. You did a great job.
Thank you.
Grace under pressure.
Thank you.
Now, I can't say that any of you really did poorly, but Danielle definitely had the toughest night. You were the only one that actually ended your date.
All right.
But you still impressed him with how you carried yourself. Would you like to see his feedback?
Sure.
Okay. How do you think she handled herself with the situation?
I thought she was going to kind of lose it a little bit, but she didn't, and she would have came back. She could have just left and left me sitting here wondering. So I really like that.
Would you be interested in seeing her again?
Yeah, big time. I really want you to know, yeah. I would like to meet her again, see her again.
Oh.
The one thing I would say you could have did better was laugh it off. You don't want to shut down in front of a guy. Then they feel like there's nothing they can do to help.
Oh, okay, I get it. I probably could have laughed it off. And as far as the restaurant, that's not the end of the world. You sometimes just need to laugh things off because you got to pick and choose your battles.
If you can handle the crap and handle it well, then that increases your stock with a man tenfold. So, tonight, I'm sending you all to a comedy club, and I want each one of you to do a set of jokes.
Oh, Lord. Oh, no.
About yourselves.
I was really pissed. I just don't want to sit there and make fun of myself. That just happened my whole entire life, and it's upsetting.
Now, to help you out, I want you to meet two comedians. Let's bring them in. Hello.
Hi there.
How are you?
Wait yet, ladies?
So, girls, this is Jody Borello and Becky Allen.
Hi.
And they're going to help you write your material.
Now, we don't want to see such glum looks. It's going to be fun, y'all.
Oh, my goodness. Comedy and getting on stage, like, that's something I have a fear of.
I'm not going to lie to you. It is going to be scary. But we're going to write some things for you.
What's your story?
It's not funny.
It's all funny.
I'm a virgin, but I'm a really big pervert. Like,
Write that down. That's freaking funny.
maybe I could use me talking too much as a joke because I don't take breaths, so I've heard.
That's a good joke.
Who's your favorite comedian? Like, who makes you laugh?
Really, to be honest, I don't really watch.
You don't watch any comedy. So do you laugh ever?
I'm fine with being, like, funny and corny, but I'm not here to be a goddamn comedian.
You love New Jersey, you love boas, you love glitter.
I like looking like a hooker, so I'm trying to find a husband, so.
That's funny. Write that down. No, that's so funny.
The comedian really calmed me down. I started to feel more comfortable with the whole challenge.
You're going to do great.
And if something goes wrong, laugh.
Laugh, always. Thank you very much. It was nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you, and have fun tonight.
Okay, the ladies got a tutorial in Comedy 101, and now they've got to get ready for tonight's big show. I just hope their nerves don't get the best of them.
Not funny. What do you have so far? Nothing. Nothing.
Stephanie is having a hissy fit.
I'm not going. I'm not doing it.
You have to. You are doing it.
No. I don't do anything.
She doesn't want to be on stage and make fun of herself. I don't understand what the big deal is.
I'm just not here to be a comedian. I'm here to work on other things.
I went upstairs and packed because I thought it was complete and total bull that I had to do something so stupid. I was just ready to go home.
I know you don't want to hear it, but I don't want you to leave. I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to call home. You've come so far. Like, to be made a joke of. Where the should I stay? Stephanie decided to move out. Oh, my goodness, I'm thinking. 12 Talking to Stephanie, like, don't pack, don't leave, is like trying to take somebody off the ledge. She just wants attention.
Well, yeah, let's just make the girls humiliate themselves. Because that's why they can't find a boyfriend.
Stephanie gets worked up and shuts down. There's no changing her mind. So, I don't know.
Can you get the out of the room, Liz?
So let me get this straight. Stephanie's actually threatening to leave boot camp because she doesn't have a sense of humor? Are you kidding me? She's undoing all that we've done here and leaving John behind over this? Spoiled brats don't do well around here.
You so over this place.
Coming up on Tough Love New Orleans. Welcome to the Tough Love Laugh Off.
I am very into oral hygiene.
You so over this place. Where the to stay?
I'm just ready to go home.
I actually packed my things and was really ready to walk out. Whenever something gets hard for me, I just give up and walk away. Always, my whole entire life.
Well, get your clothes on, like, we have to leave in a half an hour.
Wow. Stephanie threatened to go home because she's afraid to poke fun at herself. She's missing the whole point. If you can't lighten up in life, how are you ever going to be able to deal with serious issues in a relationship? You know, they can be scary too.
As long as I try, I mean, I'm gonna cry up until the point I actually get on stage, and I don't even know if I can get on stage, you know?
Yeah, it's cool. I really am here to get the help. Like, I really want to stay here and get this experience and learn from it and grow from it. So, definitely decided to just stick it out because this is something I really need to work on.
Stephanie's gonna do it.
That's what I'm gonna do.
It's almost showtime and the girls are as nervous as ever. But there's more. Just wait till they see their dates sitting front and center.
They're setting us up for failure.
For this challenge, I want to see if these women can make light of some serious issues. It's a way to communicate some of their hang-ups without scaring off their dates. Hi, everyone. Well, welcome to the first ever Tough Love Laugh Off here at Generations Hall, New Orleans. You know, as a matchmaker, my dates tend to be pretty short. That's usually because about 5 minutes into it, I'm telling the girl about the great guy I have in mind for them.
Why are these challenges so difficult for me? Like, everything is difficult for me. I was just too scared. Like, I have a fear of public speaking and heights. Oh my God, I can't. Like, it was like telling me to jump out of an airplane. Like, I could not do it.
Relax. Make a fool of yourself. Because you're so cute and you're like doing something
You're like,
fun.
hey, I'm making fun of myself. Oh.
Oh, not with that voice, but...
Backstage, it looks like Danielle's attitude has done a 180 since the spill date. She's taking charge and psyching up the other girls, too.
You have to be comfortable. You walk in, you say, how you doing? You gotta do it. It's gonna be funny.
She's also about to get a second chance for Corey. I hope her stand-up is as good as her warm-up. I want you guys to get excited for our very first comedian. Her name is Elizabeth. Let's give her a warm round of applause.
Okay, I'm nervous. This is my first time doing stand-up comedy. I didn't want to look at the audience. I didn't want to see anyone looking at me, even though I knew all of them looking at me. And I was so petrified of seeing my date. I was scared. I would like to think of myself as a trophy wife. I mean, I'm already bronze. That's why I gotta stay away from when it rains. I swear, dating, like I usually date older men, and that's why I'm here, to date younger guys. And dating older guys, though, definitely has its advantages. They have experience, they have money, they have Viagra. You guys were awesome. Thank you so much.
Elizabeth faced her fears and killed it once again. Now Carl knows that she can laugh at herself. And that says that behind all that glitter and makeup is a fun and genuine person.
I'm 40 years old and I am single.
I was like, you know what? This. If this guy's gonna like me, this is an opportunity for me to really be me and not be afraid of who I am.
You can ask any of my roommates. I am very into oral hygiene. I've got my tongue scraping. I've got my flossing, an electric toothbrush, and then I finish with my organic peppermint oil. You can just imagine what I do with my vagina.
Donna's routine is a little raunchy, but it does stem from the truth. She's not afraid to be herself, which is a 40-year-old woman who knows what she wants. I think Chris can handle that message.
Here, let me feel your pulse.
Oh, here.
Yeah, that's, oh yeah.
No, my neck.
Besides, guys like a woman who can handle a dirty joke here and there.
My longest relationship took forever. I thought the thing was never gonna end. It was 3 weeks. I didn't really enjoy it, and the only reason why that lucky bastard was in that relationship for so long with me was because I forgot to break up with him. No lie.
How you doing?
Well, as you can see, I'm short, but not only in height, I'm short with my temper, short with relationships, and short with my comedy. So with that being said, good night.
Maybe Steve doesn't know what's right with me.
because I kind of like the deadbeats. Don't get it twisted. You gotta at least look good, especially if I'm gonna let my friend see his mugshot in the newspaper. Yes to the felon.
You know, Steve's always telling me, you've really got to express your emotions. Well, guess what? I've really been trying. I've just had so much damn Botox that I can't tell what I'm doing. I mean, it's like, I like you. I'm tired. I'm going to bed.
After all that bitching and moaning back at the house, Stephanie's set was great. I think it's really good for John to see this side of her. Maybe she'll recognize that her self-doubt is her own worst enemy.
I had a huge panic attack earlier, like I almost went home. I had my stuff packed.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
From this? Because of this?
Yeah.
Good job.
Oh my God, thank you.
Is there anybody else?
Melissa, the virgin. She's gonna be so great. I can't wait.
Where's her man at?
I don't know.
Well, my name's Melissa, and I'm your favorite 25-year-old virgin! My family, they're wondering when I'm gonna come out, when I'm gonna say, hey family, I'm a lesbian. But you know what? I'd much rather be a lesbian. Because it would be so much easier than being a virgin. Lesbians have pride parades. What do virgins have? Meek parades. Cricket, cricket, cricket. What do we want? Sex! When do we want it?
Wow, that's bad.
All right, that's the end. Thank you, everyone.
Melissa bombed on stage and lived up to the name Miss Awkward, that's for sure. And right about now, I bet she's thinking she'll only be further humiliated by not having a date this evening. She has no idea I've got a surprise in store for her. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed your evening and the comedy of the ladies from Tough Love New Orleans. Let's give them a round of applause. There is just one more person that I'd like to bring out on stage tonight, and I think it's going to take a lot of courage for him to come up here.
Steve says coming to the stage is a special guest. Like, who else could be coming?
Give him a big round of applause for my good friend, Chris Little.
Like, we were all rooting for him.
Are you kidding me? What is happening?
Coming up on Tough Love New Orleans.
I got extremely drunk, made out with some random guy, so it just really bothered John. You see this going anywhere? It just spiraled from there.
Give him a big round of applause for my good friend, Chris Little.
Awesome.
Chris has been asking me for another shot with Melissa ever since she turned him down for a third date. And this time I couldn't say no. He's a quality guy who wants to make a bold move. I just hope this is what it takes to finally bring them together.
You know, I want to come out here and show Melissa how much I like her. And I figure, what better way to do that than come up on stage in front of all of y'all while I'm risking pissing in my pants. I'm that nervous. Thank you. Thank y'all. But seriously, Melissa, from the heart, ever since the first date, I haven't been able to stop thinking about you. And I figured, you know, I'm going to come up on stage and look like a complete idiot in hopes that you will let me have another date with you. I mean, what do I have to do? Do I have to slowly take off my shirt until it gets really awkward for everyone in here? Because I will. I mean, do I have to get down on one knee and scream at the top of my lungs? What do I have to do?
Will you please, Chris Little, come down to my table and spend the evening with me?
I always say that I would love my life to be like a movie, and this was the most theatrical thing that's ever happened to me.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I hope you enjoyed the very first ever Tough Love Laugh-Off, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
I love it. That was the best thing that's ever happened to me. We should just start making out or something.
You have my lipstick on your mouth.
Probably do. You have a very nice mouth, so it doesn't matter.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I had a great night with Chris. We drank a little bit. We got a little goofy together. You have to hydrate, Chris.
I know what to do. Not a young man.
Thank God.
I've never seen Donna this relaxed and low maintenance. She's letting her guard down with Chris, a man who's mature enough to appreciate her for it.
Thanks. You're good at that. Did you get the lipstick? Or you just want to put more on there? Very good. So what's up?
I guess the newer dates have more to talk about because they're still learning each other more.
I mean, we have, like, more to learn. I mean, I still don't know a lot about you.
There's still a lot to learn about you, too.
So is there anything, like, really sticking in your mind that you want to know?
I still want to know about Germany.
Oh boy, this could be a make or break moment for Stephanie. She thought doing stand-up was scary, but now she has to decide what to tell John about her wild girls' night out.
Still waiting to find out about that.
My stomach just dropped. That was the most uncomfortable situation.
You don't have to tell me. I mean, that was...
I mean, I'll tell you. I might as well find out now than later. I mean, I got extremely drunk and made out with some random guy. I felt sick to my stomach the moment I told him. We weren't together, it was a random night. I could see for the moment on John's face, but he was bothered by it. You're playing with a napkin, you're bothered by it.
I'm not bothered by it. I'm cool.
I could just tell it just really bothered John, so I didn't know what to do from that point. It just kind of spiraled from there. So now will you be honest with me?
Yeah.
Do you see this going anywhere? Like, from here on out? Even though it'd be long distance?
I've never been in a long-distance relationship, so it'd be new for me.
Rule number 15, timing is everything. This isn't the moment for Stephanie to press John about a long-distance relationship. She's just trying to distract him from what she had done. Nice try.
Oh, man. It's been a long day for me.
Here I am, putting everything on the line, telling him how I feel, and he just kind of shrugged it off, so I couldn't even make eye contact with him the rest of the night.
Anyway, say goodbye.
So I was just ready to get away from him and just leave. I was just done at that point.
All right.
Any man can get on stage and embarrass himself the way he did and make a fool of you. That's what you need.
Listen, my grandma always said, don't chase a guy who you want, chase a guy who wants you.
I wish so bad that I felt something for Chris, but I don't. It's there, 50%, but that is not enough. It's not clicking.
Has everyone made a connection in the house?
Yes.
Yes.
At this point of John and mine's relationship, I would just want to walk away. I was trying to take my headache medicine. I feel like I just want to end it before I get hurt, so I know what to do.
Coming up on Tough Love New Orleans.
I know how much he likes me and I don't want to hurt him.
You're gonna break up with him.
So I think like it's gonna be hard to choose someone for a hot seat. I'm just gonna stay strong.
Stephanie probably will avoid the hot seat, and I will end up getting the hot seat.
Good evening, ladies.
Good evening.
This week, I wanted to see if you had an essential personality trait. Humor. Every single one of your daters last night reacted to your stand-up comedy as seeing you in a more appealing light. And I hope you appreciate how being pushed out of your comfort zone is a part of this boot camp. As usual, one of you did the best. And someone did the worst. Donna, you did the best. Why do you think?
I can laugh at myself.
Would you like to see his feedback?
Yes, please.
What did you think of Donna's jokes?
She was fantastic.
Yeah?
I mean, her timing, I was blown away. She's like the life of the party. She kind of holds an audience. You know, you want to talk to her. Everybody wants to say hello.
So do you feel like you've made a connection with her?
Absolutely have. She's very attractive. She's got a very, very, very good personality.
Okay.
We were whispering how we could get together if they took us apart. So, you know, we'll figure it out somehow.
I know that was the best feedback that you got since coming to boot camp.
I'm scared. So this is scary for me, so.
Because you don't want to start to care about someone and then feel disappointed?
Yeah, or have them just go away, you know?
There's one thing I want to remind you of. You may be the oldest girl here, but sense of humor is ageless. And as long as you can laugh at things and you can enjoy life with somebody, age is only a number, Donna.
Thank you.
You did a great job this week. I don't even know where to begin with you, Melissa. What do you find attractive?
I like a man who's bigger than me.
That's what's missing.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't found someone big enough for you.
It's also, I've never been in a relationship before, so I don't know, like, how much attraction there should be at first. But I said I was willing to go out with Chris again.
But do you really want to?
much he likes me, and I don't want to hurt him.
It's unfortunate, because guys like that, they're hard to find. Let me show you what he has to say. That took a lot of courage to get up on stage.
Yeah, it definitely all made it worth it when I walked out and saw her smiling, and it was nervous, but I had a lot of fun. Enjoyed it.
Was it worth it?
Absolutely. I felt that tonight we got to have a lot more of a serious conversation, get to know each other a little bit better.
So if she expresses a continued interest, you can take the lead and guide this into a relationship?
Absolutely. I think so.
I don't want to just send a guy away. Not after he humiliated himself like that. 'Cause you're going to go out with him again, and you're going to break up with him. If you really feel that way, you're just going to tell him the truth.
Okay.
That's what he deserves. A dignified farewell. You understand what I'm asking you to do?
Yep.
It's time for the hot seat. Stephanie, come on up. Why do you think you're here?
I don't know if it's between me wanting to go home yesterday or my conversation with John last night.
Well, let's talk about the going home business. If you ever do that again, I'll come up and help you pack your bags.
Okay.
You did great on stage.
Thank you.
Did you really think you were going to do that terrible?
It was just hard to get confident of making fun of myself.
Why can't you just...
I don't know. I do have a sense of humor all the time. It's just when it has to come to my outside, it's really hard because it takes me back to when other people made fun of me all the time. And I don't feel confident making fun of myself. It's just like making jokes like everybody else does all the time now.
You didn't bob on stage. You bombed with John.
I know I did. Just last night, I really opened up to him about some things that were really personal, and I really put myself out there. I was really honest with him. I told him I really care about him. I'm really putting everything into this, and he just brushed it off.
And you felt like he left you hanging.
I felt like if he really liked me or cared about me or respected that I'm really trying to be open and express my feelings, that he would have said something in return, and he didn't. Because I know he's got a problem with trust, and I want him to know that he can trust me because I'm not going to lie to him.
Do you think you can say that to him?
Yeah, I definitely want to.
Okay, all right. John, come on in. Watch Best Moments and my episode commentary from tonight's episode on your phone, tablet, or PC at toughlove.vh1.com. John, come on in. I'm ambushing Stephanie with a surprise visit from John. I'm putting them both on the hot seat so I can clear the air once and for all. They've had a major communication breakdown that needs to be addressed. So I brought you here because you guys need to have a conversation with one another. So are you, Stephanie.
Last night, it's like I really tried to open up to you.
Okay.
Sorry, it's really emotional. Because I want you to know that you can trust me if I'm honest with you. And I feel like when I was so open about some really important things and my feelings, you just brushed them off.
Well, the main thing that I'm worried about is I want you to continue where you are and move forward. I want you to stay with this boot camp. I'm worried that you're wanting to leave and get out of it, you know? And I don't know exactly how to trust. If you're out there, you know, making out with a guy, is your heart really in this deal?
It's been a really long time since I've had affection, and I just jumped on the first guy that paid any attention to me. And I'm not proud of it, but I was in a relationship, and I just was having a good time, and I just went with it. I mean, but I really, really care about you, and I wanted you to know what I did.
It's just hard for me to trust if anything happens on the way, you know?
I understand. I completely understand where you're coming from, because I really do care about you, and I didn't. This is the last thing I expected, was to come here and really fall for someone. And now that I have it, it's scaring the out of me.
You're very important to me. Very important to me. You know, I want it to work out. I want you to finish this camp. I think it's good for you, too. Because your best interest is at stake.
I really want to as well. I mean, obviously need help, and that's why I'm really trying to stick it out.
Run with this, make it through this experience together, and see what happens.
Thank you. Thanks.
John, I appreciate you putting your plans aside to be here, and to be here for Stephanie.
Okay.
All right, we'll see you again real soon, man. Take care.
Bye.
I don't want you going hot and cold on me anymore in boot camp. There's not enough time left. I don't want you to waste your time. I don't want you to waste our time. You're all in, right?
All in.
You came really close to losing a really great man tonight.
I know. I knew it last night, too.
If I hadn't brought him here, you probably would have told me you're ready to move on. Is that right?
Probably.
I am passionate about seeing you girls be successful in life and in love. I don't want to disappoint you, but most importantly, girls, I don't want you to disappoint yourselves. At this point, you should be ready to say, I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm gonna do my best to put a stop to it. Help me, help myself. That's all I can do, girls. That's all I can do. I'll see you soon. Next week on Tough Love New Orleans.
This is my dad.
Hi! Dad, swamp, wilderness. I really was about to throw up. Ah! Oh my God, I'm so grossed out right now.
Each of you is going to cook a traditional Louisiana recipe.
Oh, not my weave.
Never mind. I'm gonna start over. I'm sorry. Oh my God. There goes I can't.
Then I knew I was in trouble. I said,
I'm gonna try something different here. I'm gonna clear the shelf. I'm gonna empty out my bag of tricks.